Hi, if you're sending this message, then baby, it's for you. And I always set the intention that this message reaches whoever it's supposed to reach. Okay, so honestly, let's get started because I've been feeling called to do a reading. Always feeling called to do a reading, but I feel like this is for a specific group of people, especially if you've been seeing 555 and 111 a lot, maybe even 222, and other random, just like really random numbers, like maybe 242 or 463 or something like that. I feel like this message is for that collective. Okay, now if you feel like you haven't been seeing those particular numbers, stick around because the message might still be for you. Okay, we're just gonna bless these cards and bless this reading. Source, please send down a protective golden light and a white light to protect us and shield us from any outside energy that does not belong. Ensure that I receive a clear and direct message for everyone who hears this message. Make sure that I connect to their guides and my guides, and make sure that I am safe and protected at all times. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna get into it. See what the spirit guides want you to know. Excuse me for my energy, honey. We got the Nine of Swords. Excuse my energy. I am a little lethargic today. It's an interesting day because it's really a pretty day outside, but I feel a little tired, and I got a lot of sleep. We got the Emperor. Okay, so starting out, I can see, oh my goodness, stressing about stability, overthinking about stability. Oh, and I knew it. See, because we got the Eight of Cups here, and this represents walking away from something, changes, walking away from what no longer serves you. And baby, I feel like you're at a breaking point where you've had enough with the type of lifestyle you've been living. You've had enough with the draining energy that's coming from the people that the people in your environment. You know how sometimes it just feels like just even being in a certain neighborhood, it's draining, it's aggravating, it's just not peaceful enough. And that's where I feel like you're at in this moment in your life. Looks like you'll be going into a better space. The card we just got was the Four of Pentacles. I'm gonna dive in just a second, but it looks like you're going your life is going to be improving soon. I feel like whoever this message is for, baby, you have been feeling this pull, this call to go in a new direction for a long time. Like, I feel like honestly you might be 6 months or more behind, because you probably felt this earlier in the year. You probably felt it last year. You've been feeling it probably every 6 months, year after year, if that makes sense. Y'all let me know if this is making sense. I'm pretty sure it's making sense. Okay. But yeah, you've been called to go in a new direction for a while, and baby, it's time. Okay, we're gonna say don't let another 6 months pass before you actually make this transition. Okay, sweetie? All right, my love. Okay, the next card we got is Justice card. I'm gonna pull a few more cards. Ooh, we just got the Tower card. The Justice card. Yeah, everything gonna work out in your favor. I feel like the reason why you've been called in a different direction is because the universe, first of all, the universe is trying to show you that they have your back. And two, you've been suffering long enough, and so it's like, why prolong this? You know, this has always been the answer to your prayers, but you keep getting distracted and going back and doing the same thing because of your comfort zone, because it's something that you're used to. But the universe is saying, baby, it's time. It's time to go in a new direction, okay? Don't let me get on you today. It's time to go in a new direction, a better direction, okay? I really don't want, you know, the one thing I don't want you to do this time is to listen to this message after you've seen all the other signs and all the other messages. Listen to this particular message and still go back and do the same thing or retreat in your little comfort zone. Baby, it's time to get uncomfortable, okay? And this ain't the first time you're going to be uncomfortable, okay? You need to make it happen. I'm seeing from this Justice card that there's a cute little cushion for you anyway. This is the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Okay. And check this out, honey. Got the Tower card. I don't know if I already showed you the Tower card, but we got the Tower card, which means this change is happening. And you can't stop it, okay? You can't do nothing about it. I'm hearing, we've heard enough of your cries and complaints. We've heard enough. Okay. And we got our outcome card, y'all. That's what I was waiting on. That victory card. We got our outcome card. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Cups, honey. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. But you've had to do some growing. You've had to grow a little bit. And if y'all don't know, I'm an intuitive reader. So I see beyond the meaning of the cards. But I bet you it's going to resonate, okay? I haven't had a wrong reading yet. But yes, you have to grow a little bit. You have to learn a few lessons. You have to get to this point where you're mature enough and that you are evolved enough and you trust yourself enough and believe in yourself enough, and you're finally there. As a matter of fact, I feel like you've been there. You've been there. So I don't want to discredit the fact that you have already been there. You've grown. You've grown in multitudes. You've grown so much over the years. But you know, that comfort zone to have you sitting and taking stuff that you don't need. I always like to use the analogy of being in a classroom. Like, why are you still here? You know what I mean? Like, you're taking up space. You already learned this lesson. So why are you still here? Go on and go graduate. You know what I mean? Ooh. All right. The next card at the bottom of the deck, we got Nine of Cups. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, okay. A lot of some of y'all, the reason why you still where you is because you talk too much. I love you, but you talk too much. You keep talking to other people, and then they talk you out of moving on. So, shh, be quiet. Don't say nothing this time. All right. And maybe I feel like, ooh, this is big. You talk yourself out of it. You talk yourself. Oh, I can see you're a big picture person. And so you'll start thinking about, oh, this and that, and pouring all the energy into your thoughts, but you've overexerted yourself in your imagination that you don't make any moves. So don't talk about it. Be about it, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go through this reading, baby. I know it took a little minute for us to pull the card, but we had to do what we got to do, okay? First card, we got the Nine of Swords. Woo, this is sleepless nights. This is you worried about something. This is you knowing that you're not in a good space. And even though this is your comfort zone, it's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. This is something that you really don't want to turn your back on, because I feel like you have been working hard. You have been progressing, but it is absolutely time for you to let it go, honey. It is causing more harm than good. It is creating this lack energy within you when you know you're powerful, you know you're gifted, you know you're talented, you know your abilities are top tier. Ain't nobody's topping you. And yet you're suffering, and that's crazy. How you suffering when you're a favorite? That don't make no sense. Okay, I feel like your angel guides are coming for your rescue. All right. And I know you tempted to go what you're used to, no, to do what you're used to doing. But I'm gonna tell you like this: I don't think Spirit would allow you to do it. So if you're experiencing a stop in what you normally do, like you might have got fired from your job, you might have quit your job. This could be applied to a relationship that you're in. You're out of it. You feel like you're suffering, but really, everything is being cleared away so you can reach new heights and you can go on this new path. Okay. Now I see that you are frustrated with stability. For sure, stability. And again, sleepless nights. I feel like you are there's kind of some shame that's coming with this card. Like you tried and you failed, and you don't want other people to notice that you failed, or to criticize you for failing, or you just want to go run and hide, and or you definitely don't want to go screaming it to others that you did not reach the heights that you were expecting to reach. And it's making you feel sad and down. And the universe is saying, don't feel sad. You gave it your all. You tried your best. You put your best efforts forward. And I feel like a lot of the times when you put your best effort and energy forward, it wasn't even about you, baby. You're not the reason why you've been suffering. Other people are. And other rules and circumstances, something like that feels so external that no matter how much energy you put into working hard or building and crafting your technique and how you do things, no matter how hard you worked, it wasn't going to be exactly what you hoped for anyways. It just wasn't. That's because there's too many other factors involved, too many other humans involved, just too much that can't just rely on you and your presence. You get me? And so no matter how hard you worked, the obstacles or the other influences were big enough obstacles to get you to a point where it's time to pivot. Okay? And so I want to say that these negative thoughts, these sleepless nights, this frustration and hurt, it really feels like hurt, is being purified and cleansed. Okay, cleansed away. You won't have to deal with this energy for long, sweetie. For long. Soon it will all be over. Okay. Soon you'll have a grip on your thoughts, and you'll have a better outlook on life, and you'll get your drive and motivation back, and the energy to work towards something else that's more sustainable, that might be better for you. I'm saying for some of you guys, this is going in a more technical direction. Maybe starting that channel or posting that content. Or doing something completely, well, I wouldn't say completely different, but more just, I would say different than what you've been doing. Just a little different than what you've been doing. Okay. For somebody, I'm seeing maybe construction or something, somebody going into a field like that to where, you know, it's something that you know you can succeed in because of your abilities. Okay. So of course that doesn't resonate with everybody. That won't resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with somebody. Okay. And with that, going into that new field, no matter what it is, it's going to bring you stability. Okay. Let's dive into this Emperor card. This Emperor card, of course, coming from this Nine of Swords, is what you're wanting, stability. Like I said, I do see instantly that you have the ball in your court, honey. I just feel like you don't know what to do with it right now, but a little meditation, some reflecting on your life will get you to a point where you know exactly what to do and how to navigate this new journey. Okay. I do feel like you just need to get your confidence back up, and get going. Get moving in that direction. And the first things first is to honestly make peace with the past. Make peace with the things that have not worked out for you. Simply make peace with it. Because before you can even become this emperor, this king, this person that is the boss, you know, that's making boss moves, that's making money and big financial decisions, executive decisions, right? That's going to improve your life. You have to embody it. You have to regain your confidence, regain your smile, regain your urge and your drive and your passion needs to be reignited in your field. Okay. And just in general, to be honest with you. And I see that that's going to be happening. Like I said, everything that is, all the negativity that you've had to face, it's leaving. It's clearing away so that you can regain your confidence and, you know, your drive to move forward. And I feel like this never left you. It's just the negative stuff just clouded and overrode it. Okay, it took over and it should not have. But again, I feel so much hurt and frustration and lack, and you know, it took over. But I really need you to remember who you are. You are the star of the show, baby. You already have what it takes to make it happen. You have everything you need to make it happen. Everything. You have been successful. I want to reiterate that this failure that you experienced wasn't about you. It was because of these other circumstances that you had to face. Other, you know, what is it? What am I trying? I already said it. Outside influences that have, you know, stood in the way of you getting your goal. But I want you to remember that you have been successful. You have seen so much success, and this is still you. You're still her or him. You're still the star of the show, baby. You still have the talent and the tools to make your dreams come true. All you have to do is simply pivot and be willing to pour all that amazing energy and all this amazing talent into something new that really has minimal outside influence. Minimal. Like if you're thinking about starting a business or doing something different that pertains to your business, it's all about getting in the lab. It's all about getting in the lab and doing something. Seeing what went wrong, recalibrating, reformulating, and getting back out there in the game. Okay? And this is going to bring you so much stability moving forward, because you know what happened. You know what went wrong. You know what could have been better. So go in, recalibrate, reformulate, and do something different. Do something that is going to benefit you. All right, sweetie. The next card we got is the Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups is, again, walking away from what no longer serves you. I feel this time, and I just got this urge that it finally permeated within you. And that's why I feel like it was necessary to do this reading. It finally hit you. It finally hit you that it's time to move on. It's time to move forward in your life. You know, I feel like you have resonated with everything that I've said so far, and it makes sense. It wasn't you. It was other influences. You still got the juice. And so why hinder yourself or hold yourself back when it wasn't even about you, and you simply just need to pivot, okay, and move forward in a better direction. I do feel like whatever passion or drive, any kind of all the energy that you poured into this, or even the energy that was affected during the struggle that you experienced, that you've had experienced, those uncomfortable moments. I feel like you're saying, okay, I choose to heal from this. I choose to move on from this. I choose to make peace with this and let it go. And if you haven't already made it up in your mind that you're going to let it go, this will happen soon, sooner than you think. For some of you guys, as soon as today, in a few hours, tomorrow, but no longer than a week. Okay, and I feel like the only reason why it will have to take that long is because you'll get distracted or something. But at some point, you're just gonna snap out of it. Okay, and diligently go towards what's been calling you. All right. So walk away, baby. Let the past blow away with the wind and move forward in your life, because as you can see, she is going towards a sunrise. So a new dawn, you know, a new beginning is emerging. And yeah, you built a hefty little foundation, or you had a healthy little foundation, but it just wasn't enough to sustain you. And so now it's time for you to move on, baby. And I do feel that you have decided that that's the best thing to do. And I'm so happy for you, because baby, these are solution-based readings. This ain't just Spirit said do this. No. You know what to do. Move forward, make it happen. Okay. Take action. The next card we got is the Four of Pentacles. This Four of Pentacles talks about things improving in your life, lack energy being removed, feeling stuck, that being removed, Anything that's holding you back from reaching the bounty in your life, getting to the goals, getting to the bag, you know what I mean? Anything that is holding you back is being released, and it will be replaced with improvements and more money, more success, and more bounty. I do feel like you got to be selfish. You got to be selfish with the way you navigate life. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, selfish. You can't be selfish, baby. Yes, you can be, especially when it comes down to your well-being, your mental health, your happiness, your peace, your money. You better be selfish. You got to be selfish. This is big. This could be big for a lot of people who struggle with that. This is the universe giving you full permission to be selfish. You give of yourself too much. You take too little. You don't get enough. You overexert your energy too much for others. And it creates lack within you. I'm hearing burnout. You get to the point where you done poured your cup, emptied your cup out so much that you can't even do anything. You're too tired. You can't even live life. You're not living. You get me? You're not living like that. You can't live like that. And that's why I see now in the universe, it's like, we can't take this no more. You done struggled too much. We can't take this no more. You're not going to continue on this path. Absolutely not. And I'm telling you what, if you're still doing what you're doing, I would be shocked, because the way these cards are set up, the way the messages I'm getting, the universe, it seems like there has been a stop. You're not doing that anymore. And so you're on timeout, until you make the choice that you're going to actually move on. But no more lack energy, baby. Improvements. It's time for your life to improve. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. It's time for your life to improve. It's time for you to stop showing up for others so hard and leaving just a little for yourself. Absolutely not. It absolutely not. It's time for you to put yourself first. And I'm really kind of getting emotional from that, because so many people put other people, especially if you're in business, so many people put others before them. You put your customers before you. You put your family before you. You put your friends before you. What about you? How is anything gonna? You put your job before you. How is that gonna help you in the long run? You keep experiencing this burnout where you're tired, you're angry, you're frustrated, just to get re-up on your energy and then go right back to it. Absolutely not. You're not doing it anymore. It's time for your life to improve for real. For real. Okay? It's really beautiful, though. It's beautiful energy that the universe is saying, no, this same cycle keeps happening over and over and over and over and over again. You're not going to progress by doing that. And now that we can look, now we're seeing how the reading is going, and we're wondering what are these outside influences that are hindering you. Now we know. We've been new, right? We haven't been new. I just heard we've been new. Now we know for sure. It wasn't you, but it was you, because you allowed this stuff to happen. And I know you are, like I said, you're not somebody to play with. You talented. You gifted, baby. You have it all. You got what it takes. And you can, so this could be a warning too. You can get so focused on the fact that you have all of this talent and energy and this these abilities or what have you, and ready to showcase and be there for people who are less fortunate, who don't have what you have, that you can be extorted for your gifts. You know, you can be overworked and underpaid. You can develop lackful thoughts, feeling incomplete, insignificant, feeling like I just filled up this person's cup. Ain't nobody here to fill up mine. And now you crying to God, to spirit, like, what happened? What did I go wrong? What did I do? And the whole time you over there pouring, even get to a point where you got an empty cup. You ain't got nothing left to give, and you still giving. And you wondering why you get to a point where you burned out. And you wondering why would a person with so much talent, a person who is a superstar, why would they get to this point? You know, it's so funny because it's reminding me of any kind of celebrity that we see is thriving at one point, and all of a sudden they show up 5 years later looking beat up, burned out, crazy. All because they gave, never really got. You don't want that. Matter of fact, you don't want to know more because you've already been experiencing it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So here's the good news. Justice. The universe says you deserve more, so you're going to get more. And any situation you're dealing with right now is going to work out in your favor. And there's nothing that you need to do to convince your spirit guides. You don't have to pray again. You done prayed enough. They know what's been going on. Your spirit guides have been watching you. Watching how you constantly going in this loop, in this cycle of, oh, I'm powered up, I'm energized, I'm ready to go. Let me spread myself thin for everybody. I can't do it no more, universe. I'm so tired. Source, help me. Please help me. I can't do it no more. I can't take it no more. Hurt, crying, frustrated, mad. You ain't gotta pray no more. They see it all. They're gonna bring justice. These improvements are happening because you deserve this. Now I know it can seem like I'm attacking you or something, or saying, hey, you've been allowing this. No, man, you're a good person. You're a good person with a good spirit. You're willing to overexert yourself for other people. You're willing to lay down your well-being on the line for other people. You're a good person. So the universe has seen that you have put your own into helping other people, being there for other people, giving other people grace where they don't give you. The universe sees that. God sees that. Your spirit guides see that. Your ancestors see that. And for that, this is the reason why you need to leave that behind and go in the direction you've been called. It's time for you to go, baby. Take my hand. It's time for you to go. Close the chapter on the old, because justice will be served, and it's currently being served in your favor. And this doesn't necessarily have to do with karma being put on anybody else. This is saying, hey, we're coming for your rescue. We're coming, and it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to do this anymore. You just have to relax and go in this new direction. because we got you. You deserve the very best out of life. And we can't allow you to keep working hard and not seeing the results that you deserve to see, just because you have been met with these limitations or outside influences that have created barriers and blocks within you and within your world. Absolutely not. It's time for us to come in and show you what you deserve. And for some of you guys, I'm seeing this change is going to be so expansive, it's going to blow your mind. For some reason, I'm seeing palm tree. I'm seeing actually a big home with palm trees in front of it. Big home. I don't know if that's some people's dream home or what have you, or somebody's dream home, but I'm seeing it. And I'm seeing new cars. And I'm seeing just happiness. Pure happiness and glowing. I lost one of my lights, but we're going to keep it moving, okay? But justice is being served currently in your life. So even if it seems like things are going wrong, they're not. They're not. The universe is clearing the way for you to get more out of life. More out of your abilities, honey. More out of your talents, okay? And then we got the tower card, like I said, it's clearing the way. And it might be scary starting this new thing. I mean, it is. It's normally scary starting something new, because you're literally being ripped out of your comfort zone and taken somewhere else, and you're like, I don't know what's ahead. I can't really see. I don't have a plan. I don't like this. Oh well, it's happening, baby, and you can't stop it. Change is happening. Change is all around you. I would say buckle your seatbelt, honey. Get on that passenger side. Let the universe take the wheel. They know what's going on. Your spirit guides know what's going on. So allow them to carry you through this transition, honey. And just listen. Take time to meditate, because you'll be able to actually gain access to maybe a future plan or future ideas and concepts, even visions. Do me a favor and take some time out, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Just sit in silence and ask the universe to send you a message or a sign. Now, this message may not come during the session. I'm so used to doing sessions. It may not come during the meditation. It could come immediately after, okay? Or days after. But you got to take time to ask the universe to send you a sign. And more ideas pertaining to what's next for you, okay? For some of y'all, this reading itself might be a sign, okay? All right, but you did get the Tower, and this is sudden unexpected changes that are happening for you and around you. And I feel like some of you guys are ready to relocate. I'm seeing someone with their bags packed, their car filled up to the max or what have you, just ready to hit the road. I feel like there's so much potential in you, and you know what you want, so go for it. But this is big change. This is major change, because this is saying I no longer want what I've been getting, and I don't want anything to do with my past at all, and I'm ready to move forward, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm trusting God with everything. I'm trusting the universe, and I'm going to move forward. And this change is, listen, it's so interesting how it happens, this Tower, because we rarely see it coming, you know, it just happens. So yeah, Change happening. Get excited though. Don't get scared. This change might bring confusion to you. You might get scared at the last minute. Don't let the fear make you go backwards, okay? Or look back. Don't let it. Focus on the bigger picture. What's ahead? Focus on the signs you've been getting, the messages you've been getting, honey. Because whatever you're leaving behind will not compare to what's ahead of you. Okay? So don't let no last minute jitters and nerves get the best of you and try to talk you out of it. Even I would feel like, I want to say, by the time you reach your next new path or what have you, and you get there and you're like, but what about my finances? What about my stability? What about the next month? Okay, I'm safe right now, but what about next month? Or what about, what's going to happen in the next few weeks, and what's going to happen tomorrow? Don't worry about that. Don't let that be your determining factor. When I tell you I got stories, baby, the universe will provide. God always provides for you. So as long as you keep this positive energy going, positive expectations going, you're going to be fine. The universe thrives off of positivity. The reason why a lot of people tend to be doing real bad if they are negative and all that stuff is because you are going away from the light, honey. You got to stay where the light is on. Once you decide to go in the darkness, you won't be able to see nothing. And they won't be able to find you. Okay, so stay where the light is on. And if you have a moment of confusion, a moment where you feel like you want to just go back, go run and hide, go back to your old ways and all that stuff, go back to your comfort zone, just don't. Take a deep breath and remember, just as long as you stay positive, the universe gonna always find you, honey. Always gonna take care of you. Always provide and protect. Always. Okay? Alright, so stay focused. The next card we got is the Ace of Swords. And this is a helping hand from the universe. Like I said, clarity. I think for some of you guys, this is the clarity that you needed. This is the understanding that you needed to move forward. This is you finally making up your mind that what you've been doing hasn't been working, and you staking claim, I feel like I'm saying that correctly, for the new life, your new life, for the future, for your next reality, for your next endeavor. I feel like nobody can change your mind at this point. And it's so funny because I remember feeling this way with this Eight of Cups earlier. When I said, somebody finally got it. Somebody said, okay, I get it now. And this card is saying pretty much the same thing. I understand. Where I didn't understand at first, now I get it. And I feel like you've been getting downloads, and that's why you've been seeing angel numbers 555, 111, 222, and so on. It's because you have been getting clarity. You have been told, for some of you guys, maybe even 353 or 35 or something like that. You have been getting these signs and synchronicities that have been telling you that change is coming, that it's time for a new direction. Not to mention, doggone well that this hasn't been working. You know that you're not 100% happy at all. Not even 50% happy. And even though you have been happy at times with what you have been doing or the reality that you are currently leaving. And just because you've been happy before doesn't mean that you're happy now. And I feel like you've had moments where you just weren't happy a lot of the times, right? And so now you're in this space where they're giving you downloads, they're giving you signs, they're giving you the understanding and information that you need to give you clarity to see that this just hasn't been working. Okay. And I feel like, honey, with that being said, as you go on your journey, all this information that's being downloaded within you it's your blueprint. So it's going to help you along the way. So I would say, you know, if you decide to pack your bags tomorrow and go move to California or something like that, and you're like, all I got is my gas money, my clothes, and my car, and the maps, right? And you like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get there. You're gonna know what to do as soon as you get there. You're gonna know what to do along your journey, along your drive. You're gonna know what to do. And this is, you know, that's just a metaphor, and it might resonate with somebody else. But even if it's transitioning to a new work experience, you may not know what to do now, but you will know what to do as you go along. Okay? And because this is a major arcana, this is a mind switch, mind flip. Like you're even going to be unrecognizable to yourself, because this is something that this is something that you haven't done in quite a while, which is put complete trust in the universe to make sure that you are good. Put complete trust in the universe, without a plan, without really an idea of where it's going to take you. And I'm telling you now, though, it's going to be the best thing you could ever, the best decision that you could ever have done for yourself in your life. Yeah. Making this, allowing this change to happen and going forward, even though you don't have all the clarity that you need. It's going to be exactly what's going to get you the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. Okay? So allow the universe to give you a helping hand, baby. Because that's all this is. That little push, a little nudge of change, like with this tower card or whatever, and them saying, no, you deserve better. All it is trying to get you that reality that you've always dreamed of, okay? Next card, guys, the Nine of Wands. And this Nine of Wands says, stand your ground, honey. Stand your ground. But beyond that, it's saying, you got it in you. You got fight in you. And you know, like your hands all battered and bruised, and you know what I mean? I gotta plug up this phone, but you all battered and bruised, and I don't know what number it's on, but oh, we're good. You all battered and bruised. You've been working so hard, like I said, overworked and underpaid, and you know, you just been doing so much. So you got that fight in you, but it's time for you to stop fighting for that and start fighting for more. And so when you make up your mind, you stand your ground. Don't take no for an answer. The universe said they're gonna support you. They're gonna support you, baby. Anything or anyone that's comes along in your path, in your journey, or what have you, comes on your, anyone that comes, they're going to know the procedure. They're going to know how to handle you. You know, a lot of people kind of get intimidated by this saying, but you are one of God's favorites. So you good. Okay, so stand your ground and use this prowess, this power that's in you to build from a new foundation. You know what I mean? I do feel like your rescue team is going to show up and show out. If y'all can hear my dog, I apologize. He gets a little crazy when he's on the balcony. But yeah, your spirit team is about to show up and show out for you, honey. You ain't gonna have to fight. Really, that's so funny, because I'm telling you to use your fight to keep going, but you really ain't gonna have to fight no more. All the struggle that you have been dealing with over these years, you ain't gonna have to deal with that struggle no more. You ain't gonna have to fight. You ain't gonna have to be burned out. You ain't gonna have to have lack anymore. You're not gonna have to struggle any of that. It's really, man, this is beautiful. You're going into a peaceful time where you don't have to overexert yourself. You don't have to do too much. You can do enough and still be more abundant than how than you've been in the past few years. And that's crazy, huh? But it's right. You're not going to have to put out so much energy. Okay? And our outcome card is this amazing Six of Wands, our victory card, baby. Oh my God, this is beautiful. What a beautiful outcome. Because it's simply saying you trusted the universe. You trusted the process. You overcame the obstacles. You decided, even without the evidence and without clarity, that you're going to accept the challenge and move forward. And you were successful and victorious, and your outcome is beautiful. And I see, honestly enough, I see someone sitting on a beach, cracking their knuckles. It seems like they are working or something. I can see a computer or a laptop beside them, and they're relaxing without a care in the world. I see that your life is going to improve drastically, and I'm talking about you've never seen the amount of money that you're going to see. Woo! You've never seen this amount of money. And I'm talking about 6 figures at one time in your bank account. This is beautiful energy. And just a quick reminder of the spirit guide saying, you get to live your dream reality. This is making way for you to live your dream reality. This is them, right? This is right under this justice card. This is them saying, we see you, we support you, we appreciate you. We're going to take you out of the line of the fire, and we're going to bring you something that you deserve, which is happiness, peace, content, financial abundance, success, joy, and satisfaction. And it's all because you are you. Because you deserve it. Because you have shown that you are a great person, an asset to society. And you have put out so much energy that we want to bless you, that you're going to be blessed. All that energy and hard work and dedication that you have poured into other people, it's now time for you to get it back without all the overexertion, without all the worrying, without the struggle. You're going to get it back and more. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, baby. If that don't make you stop and think and say, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and let that go, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. But that's all I have for you. This reading been long enough. That's all I have for you. I hope this message reaches whoever it's supposed to reach. Exactly who it's supposed to reach. At the right time, it's supposed to reach you. With that being said, baby, I send you so much love and light and peace on your journey. Until next time, my love. Mwah.